Alright, let's try this again. I'm going to give it about a minute for a few people to get in here. I apologize for earlier, guys. Had some technical issues. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, earlier I was supposed to go live about 30 minutes ago, and some settings were messed up, so I canceled it real quick, and then I started a live right after that, and then my phone was locked in vertical position, so you weren't seeing the horizontal screen like this. So that wasn't good, so I canceled that. I was just like, oh, I might as well just schedule it for 30 minutes out, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, let me get the chat up. Nobody's in here right now, making for an awkward beginning to this live stream. This wasn't really planned. I just kind of wanted to show you guys. Oh man, almost dropped it. This is where I keep all of my, I guess you could say, little knickknacks and things that I have that I consider valuable to me in my life. Things that have meant a lot to me. So it's really special for me. So I kind of just wanted to share what was in this box with you guys. Something different. I've done just like 2 regular QAs the past 2 live streams, and I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different today. I'm still talking to myself because nobody's in here yet, and it's very, very awkward, but I'm not used to that. But I'll give it another few seconds and see if we can get a few more people in here. Let me know who you are if you're watching, and let me know where you're from. Hope you guys have had a good day so far. I didn't have to work a full day, so that was cool. We ran by somewhere and got some food and took it home, and then we chilled for a while, and now my wife is gone with my son Cullen for a doctor's appointment. He's trying to get a referral to go to an autism center so we can get a quicker diagnosis of him. So that's kind of what we're doing. So we've got 3 people in here. It's kind of weird. I'm used to having so many more people in here. I'm not sure if YouTube's not sending it out to people. Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, dude. What happened earlier, Jonathan, was that I did cancel the first live stream really quick because there were some settings that were messed up, and then my phone got locked in vertical, so I had to cancel that. So I just went ahead and just told everybody 30 more minutes and I would start this one. So I apologize, and because of that, I'm probably going to have barely anybody in here this whole live stream. But I'm not going to cancel this one. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow. If I have 2 or 3 people watching me, you know, it's whatever, I guess. People can see this later. Hey, Victoria. We got Victoria Campbell here. Victoria from New Zealand. Wow. I've always wanted to go there. Seems so, I don't know. The island just is beautiful. While I've seen her pictures and, of course, movies that took place there. I think I'm not sure. They did Jurassic Park in Hawaii, I believe. It was either Hawaii or New Zealand, but I know they've done a lot of movies in New Zealand. So we're up to 4 people. Okay, so if you're just joining, I'm going to go through this box, and it has a lot of kind of keepsakes and stuff, so I'll kind of show you guys a little bonus action. I got this mic over here. Hey, what's going on, Roy? You're from Virginia? But I'm going to take items out and show you up close with the camera. So, yeah. And basically, everything that's in this box, I mean, I do get it out and look at stuff from time to time, but basically everything that is in this box is stuff that I'm going to divvy out and split out to my children, you know, either whenever I get really old, or if I pass out, or if I pass away, I'll you know, let my kids have everything that's in this box. Of course, if I was to ever become wealthy or anything, I would love to have, you know, individual savings accounts, you know, for my children. I have 3 children right now, but you know, it's always good to get something like material something from your parents, you know, when either they get older or they pass away. So Okay, I'm gonna go through here. What's up, MB Hope you're doing good. I've got 6 people, so yeah, I'm gonna be going through this keepsake chest. I'm gonna show you guys what I have in here. Again, sorry for the miscommunication earlier from the, from me basically messing up the first live stream and having to redo it. Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys what I have in here, one at a time. As good as you can with health anxiety, right? Dude, I understand. This is the latest edition. This is a knife case. Let me show you what's in here. My wife got this for me for Christmas. You can see the little buck, the little tracks, 2 pocket knives. I love knives. I like collecting knives. I used to have more than this, but see here. Speaking of knives, another just random. You're going to see a lot of like random pocket knives. But I have a bunch of random stuff like this. Some cheap, some expensive. Anyways, I thought this would just be kind of fun to do something different. Now I'm going to have to make sure I put everything... Okay. Now, some of the stuff that you see on here might be kind of weird. But it's just things that I try to imagine myself as being like a kid and getting, or I don't know, a child, or not even just a child. It doesn't have to be a child. As a son, you know, I would like to have stuff that my dad or my mom had whenever they were younger. So I used to wear necklaces back in the day. I don't really wear them anymore, but I kept them. So I'll kind of show you what they are. I mean, we've all seen necklaces, but I always loved wearing shell necklaces. So, as you can see, it's kind of out there as far as the colors go on the first one, and then the bottom one's just a regular white one. I occasionally wore bracelets and stuff like that. I really don't wear that much in the way of bracelets or necklaces anymore, so, yeah. Imbihu, what do I do with them? As far as the knives, I really collect them, but I try to rotate them out and carry one on me pretty much wherever I go. So eventually, usually they all get, you know, used at least a little bit. So these are some random fireworks that were left over from 4th of July. I just threw them in a baggie and threw them in there. Here's something cool. Here's some seashells. It's always good to keep these, whether you want to make a necklace or, I don't know. They're good for decoration, but I think it'd just be cool to keep. There's a bunch of different ones in here. Oh, here's a really cool one. Let me show you guys real quick. I didn't even know. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so this is kind of weird, but this is baby teeth. I believe they're Rylands, my oldest. So yeah, some baby teeth that have fallen out. Now, everything that's in here, I believe, they're either notes from my wife that she gave me a long time ago, like little notes that she would put in my lunch, or it looks like these up here are brochures, like travel brochures and stuff where we've gone places. Like these are SeaWorld passes. MBHoo, since you have kids, I have an amazing idea. Something that I've been doing for years is a memory box. I keep birthday cards, movie tickets, plane tickets. So cool to look back on. Yeah, that's kind of what I do. I keep all these little things. There's more to it than this. This isn't where all... I mean, we keep the birthday cards and all that stuff in a separate container. I would... It's too much for this box. But we keep all of that stuff. Now, these are just random things. But I'll show you since I got you here. When I had bronchitis, I had to get an inhaler. So I thought it would just be kind of cool to keep that. This is a randomly old iPod. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm hoarding, but really that's not that much. And I just try to keep the stuff that I think is interesting and that my children might like. A little tiny... Wait, what is this? Oh, little light. And you can clip it on a belt or in your pocket. And this is like a little, kind of like, it looks like a bug kind of thing, but it's another light. And then I got some USBs, which, you know, those always come in handy, even though I don't really use them. I'm probably going to have to use them soon whenever I back up my channel and download all my videos, because I really don't know what's going to happen with YouTube in the future. But here is another thumb drive. Let me see if I can take this off. Oh, it has a little thing here on the bottom. It's pretty cool. Little Lego looking one. Thought that was pretty neat. And then, of course, everybody and their mama has seen one of these. Alright, let me put this back in here. Guys, I have tons of stuff in here. I've, like, packed everything in here. And if y'all want to say anything, go ahead and say something. Y'all ain't got to be too quiet. These right here are credit card knives. Now, I have a bunch of these because I used to sell them. I used to be into buying bulk knives, like a big old bundle of knives from like eBay and stuff, and then I would sell them on my local Facebook marketplace or, you know, your county for sale kind of stuff on Facebook. And I actually would make pretty good money. I'd make anywhere from $500 to $1,000 extra a month. That was before I got serious about YouTube. So that was something that I did. So a bonus idea for you guys out there: buy something that's really cool that you can sell for cheap. Buy it in bulk. So these are credit card knives. So basically you can see a little, it'll fit into your billfold, and then you can fold it and it'll be like a little letter opener. But I would sell these anywhere from $1 to $2 a piece, and I would, you know, triple my profit easily. Because I could buy, I would buy 100 of these at a time, and then I would go sell 100 literally a day by posting on Facebook, hey, I'm going to be at this gas station, y'all come meet me over here, and then y'all can, you know, buy them. And people are buying like 15 and 20 of them. They're good stocking stuffers. So if you're ever trying to make any money, look into buying things online, on eBay or on Amazon. Amazon doesn't have as much as far as bundles or lots, if you will. eBay still has a lot of cheap ones. Buy something that you're passionate about and you know a lot about. Like, I love knives, so it's easier for me to sell and talk to people about that. But if you're into crafts and arts, like art crafts and stuff like that, different hobbies like that, buy things in bulk and then try to sell it. Or if you're artsy and crafty, create something that was easy to create and then sell it, you know? There's always ways to make money that aren't difficult and don't require you working at a job. Of course, I still have my day job. Okay, these are dollar coins, golden dollar coins. Why do I have so many? It's kind of a funny story. 3 years ago, I mean, we went to San Antonio last year, me and my wife, but 3 years ago, me and my wife went to San Antonio, and we had to pay for parking. So we paid for parking with cash, and it would always give us back our change in these dollar coins. I'll show you what it looks like for those of you who are not from the United States. It has George Washington on it, obviously our first president, and then the Statue of Liberty on the back. Old Georgie. George Washington. YouTube did not want to tell anybody that I had a live stream today. I'm just going to say that. So if you're watching, one of the 4 watching, you're lucky. You're getting, you know, an awesome show that nobody else is getting. Okay, these are really cool as well. Whenever you go play, I don't know, you know, everybody's from a different spot. Victoria's from New Zealand. But I think generally in the United States, every attraction place has this, and it's medallions where you can buy one for like $5. And it'll put like a design. It'll say where, you know, the attraction, what the attraction is and where it's at. This is from the Space Center in Houston. And I'm just like, I love collecting these. It's kind of hard to see on this camera. This is from Ripley's Believe It or Not. This is Robert Ripley. I know most of you have seen the show. But they have a museum, and it's really, really cool. So you guys should check that out. Let's see what else I got. This is the Alamo. It says, the Alamo Siege and Battle, February 23rd, March 6, 1836. I'm from Texas, so the Alamo is a big deal here in Texas history. Remember the Alamo, man. Legoland. This is a fun place to go. Up in Dallas. Yeah, they didn't send out an email or YouTube app notification. Only the first one. Yeah, that was probably on me. I probably messed up the whole freaking thing, honestly. That's depressing, but oh well. I guess people can come back and watch. I'm not going to stop this, you know, for that. So, Legoland. Let's see what else I have. Looks like 2 more from Ripley's Believe It or Not for whatever reason. This is one of them ladies, I guess, that stretch their neck out with those rings. I don't know if you guys have seen that on TV. It's pretty bizarre. And, oh, yeah, a shrunken head. I don't have any $2 bills, and that kind of irritates me because that's something that I want like 20 of them, you know, that I could keep in here. I've been lazy and I haven't bought any. Honestly, it just comes down to laziness. The Houston Museum of Natural Science. If you ever go through Houston, you need to go to this museum, the Natural Museum of Science, of Nature and Science. Natural Science. Jesus, can't talk. Amazing place. It'll literally take you all day to get through there. Alrighty. Now I got some flashlights. They're tripods. They're handy dandy when you need to do anything outside for an extended amount of time. And then there's this one. And whenever there's actual new batteries in it, all of these light up as well. Oh! I got tons of flashlights. Hey, what's going on, Beth? Good to see you in here. So I got a bunch of these. Can't have too many flashlights. Oh, I got a butt call. Everybody in East Texas probably has one of these. I've got some grilling glasses. Came with something that I got. I just never wore them. I guess I just didn't want to look like this whenever I was grilling. Anybody want to flip some burgers with me? Like, that's like ultra. That's pretty crazy. What's going on, Lewis? Oh yeah, no problem, man. I had some extra time, so I just kind of wanted to BS with you guys today. I mean, can you imagine somebody grilling with these? Hey, what's going on, Vin? I mean, it's crazy. This would be crazy. But for whatever reason, I kept them in this keepsake. For those of you just joining, guys, I'm going through my keepsake box. Basically stuff that I'm going to give to my kids one day whenever either I pass away. You should have heard me at the beginning of the live stream. I was like, either whenever I get older or if I pass out. I meant to say pass away. Just was kind of funny. Ooh, another cool little thing that I have. Pressed pennies. Each of these pennies are from an attraction that I've gone to. I'm not going to... I'll get one out just to show you. But pretty much anytime you go on vacation and you go to an attraction, like let's say SeaWorld or the Alamo or Six Flags or any type of zoo, you put in 50 cents and then you put in a penny and you just roll the thing and press it, and it'll press a design on a penny. And sorry, it's hard to see on this, especially with that light there. But as you can see, that's a giraffe. And that's for Tyler, Texas, the Caldwell Zoo. And I have tons of these in here. That's the kind of stuff I like to keep. I'm weird. I love that. I love that kind of stuff. I guess I wouldn't say it's weird. Okay, right here I have a bunch of random cards. Instead of like getting my cards out of my wallet and throwing them away, I keep them, you know, because I just think it's something cool, you know, if you're like a little kid or whatever, and I give them to you and let you have them, you can like go through them and stuff. An old college card. My old driver's license picture. Hello. Handsome. That's back when I had hair. An old... Let's see here. Anyways, a bunch of stuff. Old credit cards. Stuff that's not activated anymore. I just got a bunch of random stuff like that. But I just think it's cool to keep that kind of stuff. So, I hold on to it. Uh-oh, we're up to 7 people, guys. If you're wondering why there's not a lot of people in here, Jonathan confirmed earlier that it didn't send out a notification to anybody from my live stream. Probably kind of, well, I'm not going to say kind of. It's pretty much on me because I canceled the first one right in the middle. Not in the middle of it, just a couple minutes in because I realized that my settings were messed up, so I had to redo it. So this time around, it didn't send any notifications out. Here's a Texas Longhorn bracelet. I'm a Longhorn fan, and I like the Texas Tech Raiders. Hey, Vin, what's going on? I'm not sure if I said hi to you earlier. Hope you're doing good, dude. Another camouflage flashlight. I have so many flashlights. This all goes together. I'm not sure what it's to. Maybe I should figure that out. Whatever that is. Oh yeah. Now there are a lot of knives in here, so. Charge! It's a big old knife. And this is made by Mossy Oak. Mossy Oak. Not overly expensive, but I just liked it because it's huge. But could you imagine being like a kid and going through here and looking at all this stuff and be like, wow, you know? That's kind of why I keep it all. Because, I don't know, I was into this kind of stuff when I was young. I'd love to get something like this given to me. Oh, here's another one. This one's a Sheffield. It amazes me on how things can collect dust inside this chest. It's kind of weird. I'm sorry if this live stream is kind of awkward. I just wanted to do something different. Sometimes I get burnt out on just doing QA. I don't know if you guys can understand that or not, but sometimes I just get burnt out. I kind of just want to take a break and just chill and show y'all something different. Random lighter. I don't know why I have that. Especially in those colors. It must have been one for my wife. Okay, I got something in here. I don't know what though. Oh. An arrowhead. Some fool's gold. I like collecting precious stones. And I buy this stuff at like museums, you know, attractions, stuff like that. I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Some quartz. I remember being a kid, and in science we'd go over like rocks and minerals and stuff. I would be so fascinated when teachers would pull this stuff out. Jonathan, a kid would feel like they could take over the world with all this stuff. Yeah, exactly. Flashlights, knives, a lighter, precious stones, and quartz. Yeah, they would go berserk. Another bonus lighter. Let's see here. Oh, this is a bunch of different, looks to be, yeah, shark teeth. Told you guys, I got a bunch of weird stuff in here, but it's all kind of cool. Whenever I get older, like, I kind of want to have, like, my own little museum section in my house. Like, I just want to have, like, this nice, huge display case where I got all this, I set all the stuff out that I bought. These are some more arrowheads. There's 2 of them to be exact. I like arrowheads. Okay, and this looks like to be a big old bag of stones. Sounded weird. Let's see what's in here. Another thing of quartz with some fool's gold on top. What do you know? More fool's gold. These are Geo Stones, I believe. If I'm saying that right. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think they're geodes. Basically, they just cut these stones in half and they pull these out. It's really neat. Here's another one. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about. It'll have like little crystals and fool's gold in there. You see on the outside, they just look, you know, chalky. You would never know what's on the inside. That counts. Some type of crystal. I don't know if that's, yeah, it's just a crystal. Quartz. Something about quartz, man. I love it. It's hypnotizing. Told you guys, I have enough in here to like freaking start a whole museum. Like a little mini museum in my home. Man, okay, so let me put those back in here as quickly as I can before I lose one of the 4 of you. Ooh, a large arrowhead. Okay, now I have a bunch of like little Army Swiss pocket knives, little tiny pocket knives. A very gaudy bracelet. I think I've worn this like once or twice in my life. Looks like a medieval knight bracelet or something. Something that I'm not accustomed to wearing. Now, I have a bunch of these multi-tools, which, you know, they just come undone like this. They have knives on the side that come out, you know, screwdriver, whatnot. They come in handy. But ironically, I keep them in this safe for whatever reason. This one's pretty cool. It also has a little flashlight on it. And it's camouflage. As you can see, little tools on the side. This is a knife sharpener. This was actually a wedding gift. Has my name on it. Wedding gift for a groomsman gift. It wasn't a wedding gift. So as you can see, I have a lot of knives. Hey, what's going on, Jason? Hope you're doing good. All the way from the UK. Thanks for tuning in, dude. I have my, remember the, what you call it? The lunar eclipse, or solar eclipse, excuse me, not lunar. Lunar is for the moon. The solar eclipse, these are the glasses that our job provided us so we could go outside and watch it come over the United States. It did get pretty dark here. It wasn't as extravagant as it was a little further north. I know, I don't know if there was somebody in here earlier that was from Virginia. I know it got really dark there. The further north you were in the United States, it got like as dark as night randomly for like 10 minutes or something during the day. Sancho, hey man, Roy from Virginia. So he that guy up there might have experienced that. But yeah. Basically, these protected your eyes so you could look at the sun. Some more random pocket knives. I have so many of these little ones. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, this is a fossil, some type of fossil. Got a bunch of random little things in here. A thimble. A little mini jar of amethyst. Yeah, it got dark there, Sancho. Or Roy. Yeah, I was kind of jealous when I saw it. I mean, it looked pretty sweet. Another little bonus arrowhead. Bunch of little tiny things. I'm not going to drag all of that out. But just little tiny knickknacks. Stuff like that. Let me show you how random I am. I keep weird crap. Like, these are some game tokens that I had a long time ago. There's a bunch of washers in here. An old set of keys that I don't really know what it goes to at all. A random marble. I mean, come on. I know it's kind of weird, but I guess these are the kind of things that I hold on to. You know, just random stuff that I feel like would be cool if somebody either found this or my kids got it, you know, one day and looked through it. They'd been like, Dad's weird. He's got all this weird crap. This is another multi-tool, and you can hook it on to, you know, your belt or your pant belt loop, whatever the hell you want to call it. Little tools on the side come out. Oh yeah, this is my wife's, one of my wife's wisdom teeth that got pulled. Look how big that is. That's crazy. I had to have all 4 of my wisdom teeth taken out. It was not a fun experience. The dentist said it was like the worst he's ever, you know, the worst case he's ever had to operate on. He said all of my wisdom teeth like grew in sideways. So the surgery was like 3 hours. It was ridiculous. It was very painful. I hate going to the dentist. Another random couple keys I guess I should throw into, I guess, that other bag. This comes in handy if it still works. It's a red light and then a regular light. I would wear it whenever I would be grilling outside. I'd just put it on my head. Like such. You know, something like that. Haven't used it in forever. Another random little Swiss Army, not Swiss Army, but another multi-tool pocket knife. A cross necklace that I made. I'm not gonna undo it, but we made it, and then with these little spike things, and then we wrapped it in like this metal twine. A random old thing of the zebra gum, the fruit stripe. This is like classic whenever I was a kid. Some of the best tasting gum. Hey, what's going on, Carrie? some of the best tasting gum in the world, but the flavor lasts literally like 15 seconds and it's gone. So, but they would have like little jokes or little tattoos and crap on the gum. I used to be into getting like zombie knives, and if I didn't sell them, I would, I'd go ahead and keep them. Just little stuff like this I like to collect. Now, it seems weird, but, it's just me. I like little knives and little gadgets. But I was buying and reselling a lot of knives and stuff back in the day. It was a really fun little hobby that I had. This is an SAR tactical knife. Let's see. Oh, I love this knife. Beautiful. I like the camo on it. This one's called Old Yeller. Some of the names that they have. It's just a good old little yellow pocket knife. This one's called Millennium 2000. Very tiny, but a little bonus there. Little tiny bonus knife. Oh, yeah. My old class ring. You know how many times I lost this in high school? And then I thought I lost it for good. And then it showed up somewhere. And whenever I found it, I was like, oh my God. I think I found it in a pocket of something that I hadn't worn in forever. I do not remember how I found it, honestly. But I hadn't seen it in probably 6-7 years whenever I stumbled across it again. I couldn't believe it. So, pretty amazing. This is something I was proud of. I don't even think it don't even fit me no more. Gosh, my fingers are so tiny. Doesn't fit me at all. And another random crystal. Little bag. I think there's a knife in here. Oh yeah. Little case knife. Still amazes me on how dirty stuff can get whenever it's even in a chest like this. There's a new wallet in here that I haven't used. Some random, we've all seen one of these. Something that you would carry around in your wallet. Little multi-tool thing there. It's got a little miniature ruler on it. Some stencil. And then there's my for your eyes only, so I'm not going to show you that. Those are some pictures from my wife that I got on our wedding day, so you can't see those. All right. Oh, and my Bubba teeth. How you like them now, guys? I should just surprise everybody one day and just wear these for one of my videos. Your 2-year-old just came by and said, I don't like this video. He has a beard. Like, what the hell? That's funny, man. I don't know. Whenever I was a little kid, I kind of was intimidated by beards too, so. My sister called me the other day and she was talking to me for a while and she actually said that her dog, it's a lab, and it's like, their kid has autism as well, and I don't know what you call them damn dogs, but they got it trained to, you know, help him and guide him. Anyways, a couple of my brother-in-law's friends came over, and it had beards, and the dog went crazy and was like barking like ferociously at him just because he didn't like beards. So thought that was pretty funny. But anyways, I apologize, guys, for canceling that first stream and then starting this one up later. So YouTube obviously ignored the fact that I started another one and didn't notify anybody. So no surprise that YouTube did something I didn't want it to do. Not really a surprise there. So I've had about 4 to 7 people for 45 minutes. But I wanted to do this regardless. I liked going through it again because I add stuff to it every single year, so it's cool to see, you know, my little collection grow. If you didn't see the beginning, you can go back and check out some of the other stuff I had. There were tons of knives, different flashlights, a bunch of different rocks and minerals, fool's gold, quartz, arrowheads, a bunch of different necklaces and bracelets and stuff like that. Just keepsakes. Things that I want to give to my kids whenever I get older. Hey, what's going on, 7329? Thank you for subscribing. And guys, I will be making a video in a little bit to put out for this evening. Yeah. And if you didn't see my video this morning, I did a fan mail opening that I did it a while back, but I got a new hat. This is from Taylor Denning, so big shout out to him if he's watching in the future. And I needed a new hat because the other one is starting to get old. So I'm going to wear this one during my videos and not wear it to work. So, but on that note, guys, thank you very much, dude. Or miss, whichever one you are. Can't tell by the picture at all. I'm going to let you guys go, and I will see you at the next live stream. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. I hope you enjoyed this. This is a little bit different, but I had a good time, and I hope you did too. Some of you watched the whole thing. It means a lot. Again, sorry about getting it messed up, the notifications and stuff, but I'm sure some of you liked the chat feed not being clogged up anyway. So thanks a lot, guys.